Hello world. We are in the final little sliver of a crescent of the last quarter of the flower moon, and it seemed like a really good idea and time to do a comprehensive crystal cleansing ritual. This idea just came to me while I was at work this morning. It's going to involve all the four elements plus some sound, and it's going to be super brief and tailored to my modern life and the best that I could do. So here are my tools. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got an incense match for the smoke smudging, candle for the flame, a rattle for the sound. I used a plastic spoon to make a little hole in the ground, and I've got some Florida water, which I can now use. Sanctify myself, sanctify the space, sanctify my tools, sanctify the ground. Okay, this is a holy space. I am now going to place in the hole that I've made, and because there are 5 elements to this ritual, the earth, the water, the fire, oh yes, I have a cup of water over here, earth, fire, water, and air from the smudging plus sound, I'm going to leave these crystals in the earth for 5 minutes. In the meantime, let me brush my mustache so that I can just look as dandy as possible for this video. Okay, so it has now been 5 minutes, and during the interim, a very serious-looking ranger passed by. I'm on public land, and it's funny because I dug a tiny little hole with my spoon, but you can see the little warnings about gas lines, so I probably should have called before I dug. But, you know, it reminded me of a silly story one time where my buddy and I were going to go set up some instruments in the woods and have a jam in nature. And a ranger stopped us like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was so busy thinking about what he must be thinking that we were doing that I wanted to say, "We're just going to go play some music." And instead, what came out was, "We're just going to go do some drugs." My buddy looked at me like, "We absolutely are not. What the heck is wrong with you?" So, yeah, the guy passed by just now, and I was like, "Yep, just another dude in the woods reading a book about crystals." So, it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and exhume each of these pieces. Watch them like not even be there anymore. All right, so here we go. We have a palm stone of crystal quartz. We have a tiny pocket shard, which I keep to amplify lepidolite, which is the primary stone I work with. Okay, so that was the earth burial. Now, look at this. The incense match from a local Tibetan shop. And this is Marin County, and fire danger is probably pretty high, so this is somewhat probably illegal, but 2, 3, 4, 5. So you let it burn down a little bit, then you put it out, and I got this candle holder. Now it's incense. Ta-da! So, I say, I offer thee this smoke, be thou by it cleansed. Did it go out? Perfect. Look, when all else fails. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. There it is. I offer thee this smoke, be thou by it cleansed, crystal quartz. All negative vibrations and associations that you've been subject or party to are now dispersed into the universe without harm. Ditto. Offer thee this smoke, be thou by it cleansed. And lepidolite, you've certainly helped absorb quite a bit of negativity from me. This is the grandmother stone, and peace and calmness and stress reduction. I find that it really does work. So please be relieved of the tons and tons of negative vibrations you've had to endure. Okay, so there's the smoke aspect. We're just going to let that keep going for a minute, because now that's where the lepidolite pretty much ends, because if the quartz is properly cleansed, I'm told, its mere proximity to the lepidolite will continue to cleanse the lepidolite, actually, which I didn't know. So here's some water, and I'm now going to prepare. I'm going to take advantage of this really nice burning incense to just thoroughly try to smudge this palm stone, which I always hold for meditation. Some great meditation playlists on YouTube. I also incorporate candle gazing when I'm meditating. You can pretty much just do that along with any guided meditation on YouTube, even though they tell you to close your eyes. You can just do candle gazing instead. So let's take advantage of the last vestiges of this incense. Thoroughly smoke and smudge and cleanse my crystals. It just occurred to me that I can probably just hold this thing in my hand. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, while that's burning out, it's almost dead. I'm going to just go ahead and rather unceremoniously dunk these quartz pieces into a coffee cup of filtered water from my water cooler at work. May this water wash away any of the residue of negative vibrations and things that these crystals have had to deal with or been subject to. Lepidolite does not do well with water. So now I'm going to actually smudge out, snuff out this little incense stick for the sake of brevity. I'm now going to light a purple candle. Purple, the color of wisdom. Pretty much my favorite color these days. Okay, so now we've got our candle going. The fire. So we've done earth, we've done air through the incense. I'm gonna, oh, there we go. I'm gonna rinse my crystals off. That's what I should have done. And also kind of make an offering to these plants around here with the water. Yeah, that was great. I didn't even plan that, but that works out actually. Okay, so while the flame is still burning, 1, 2, 3, receive the light of this flame. Be charged and further cleansed. Be charged and ready to receive my intention for you. And there we go. Let's blow that out as quick as possible. Now, I'm going to make up a little song so I can offer voice and rattle. Hey, crystals, please accept this offering. Be thou by it cleansed. Please accept my offering, and be thee by it cleansed. Be thee by it cleansed. Be thee by it cleansed. Please accept my offering, and be thee by it cleansed. And then, of course, I actually have no power, so let us take a moment to appeal to the highest power, that this ritual be effective and that these crystals will in fact enable me to vibrate at the highest possible level for the greatest possible good that I can perform in this current carnation, a material body, and this go around. And that's what it's all about. I think these crystals are ready. Thanks for being with me.